Hey, what's going on, family? So today is Sunday, and thank you for joining me. And hopefully y'all have an awesome Sunday and y'all been having a good weekend. So I'm getting some stuff right now because I have to fix a meter for testing today. So I had to find my solder and everything, which I did. But what I'm on here today to talk about right now is my last video or whatever. I talked about Coinbase and Binance and to try to get into crypto now, because it's gonna be the next thing to pop off. We all know about the hyperinflation. This is gonna be my post of that video and kind of stating some stuff that maybe I forgot to even mention. So with crypto happening is like getting into Facebook or Apple and stuff like that before everything else starts, which I already mentioned. The S&P 500 is talking about doing its own class on there of cryptos, which the top 500, I believe they said it was, or 550 tokens were going to end up being on there. So I think for the most part you're safe if you do the top 10, because there's a lot of tokens that we're not sure about. And sorry, my hand's kind of shaking a little bit here. Hopefully it's not messing video up too much. But with that being said, I don't know how else to say it. Yeah, I have a small following and stuff, and my last video ended up at this point is 40 views. So I appreciate y'all watching it. Hopefully we can get this out a little bit faster, because every day people like you and myself really want to better our lives, our families' lives, and everything. So with that being said, if you haven't listened to my last video, please go back and look at that. It does have the links there to get on the Coinbase and the Binance also. If you use my link, which I also put down below in the description here as well, if you use my link, I get $10 of BTC, and you would get $10 of BTC if you put $100 in for the Coinbase. So that means you get $10 of Bitcoin, and I would get $10 of Bitcoin for just you putting $100 in to Coinbase. Now, Binance probably has something like that too, but I never really looked into it. I just wanted to try to help people in doing kind of what I'm doing. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know what's going to happen. It's all speculative at this particular point, but everything's leading more to it actually happening with crypto. I've been in it since 2017, and I did make quite a bit of money for what I was going for. Now, that doesn't mean that it's going to happen for all of us right now. However, we also know that they're printing money faster than we can even blink. I think in the last year they've basically printed 26% of what the whole US currency has been in its infancy. So with that, it's getting big. We keep on topping the $20,000 for Bitcoin, which is getting closer and closer every time it drops, or faster I should say. And the last time in 2017 we were so close to hitting $1 trillion market. So when we get to the point where more people are getting into this, it's going to happen. So we already have like I think I said on the other one, I'm heavy into XRP, which is part of Ripple. Well, really not part of Ripple. Ripple is using them on their network, which is Ripple Net. And basically XRP, which took me a while to get in, I had to research it quite a bit, but supposedly they have like 800 different institutions with them. I think like 150 different banks. 3 of the top 8 banks in the world are with them. So basically it transfers, it's the middle point of, let's say, US dollars to yen. It transfers it instantly to have to do that. So instead of going to somewhere to transfer it over and spend the obscene amount of money to get that done, And then the time that it takes, XRP is doing it in like 3 to 5 seconds. So that alone is faster than the Swift system that is on with IBM and the credit card. So when you go use your debit card and stuff like that, that seems to be for the last 40 years the thing to do. And the XRP is basically going to take that from Swift and make it, since it's better, it's just going to replace it. Now, I have seen talks into Ripple, and XRP is actually in talks with Swift and IBM to bring them kind of over as well. So it kind of almost sounds like they might buy Swift out. If they do that, that means XRP is going to skyrocket even more. Now, I know right now XLM, Stellar, is basically the same exact coin, well, kind of the same coin. The person who, one of the co-builders of XRP, left there and built XLM. Had some kind of disagreement or something. I don't know exactly the whole entire thing. But so he started his own coin, XLM. So going off of what both of them are, they're almost the same thing, except for you got XRP going off of Ripple and their whole entire thing. And Ripple almost seems like they're trying to monopolize the whole entire system of how we do money, which is fine. But the people that get into XRP will be able to see that. Now, XRP has 100 billion coins. 55 billion are basically in escrow being held. So you have the other 45 billion for basically you and me to try to get. Now, every time you do a transaction with XRP, that little fraction of XRP that's spent to transfer it to wherever it's going is actually burned. So over time, less and less XRP will be. So as of right now, on that, for every XRP that you have in your account by December 12th, they're having basically a fork called a Spark token. So if you look into that, that's basically RippleNet working with them. That's going to be their Ethereum token, the ERC20 token. So instead of getting Ethereum, which is like $600 a token, which that's still a decent deal too, considering it went up to, I believe, $1,600 in 2017. You make some money off of that as well. If it gets to the all-time highs that it did before, which a lot of people are talking, if Bitcoin gets up to the 50,000 to 100,000 point that they're predicting, then Ethereum would probably be about $5,000 to $10,000. Now, again, these are people speculating. They don't really know how the market's going to go, have no clue. Me, personally, with all of our bills and stuff and how hyperinflation is going to end up happening with the US dollar, something's going to have to replace that, because everybody's going to be so far in debt. It's going to end up being like Venezuela, that the wheelbarrows that they were using to put money into was more expensive than the money that they went to go get bread. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, well, the US, that can't happen. Look at the debt that we're in. Look at the financial institutions that are going through with this. Now, with Stellar, the difference from Stellar and Ripple, Stellar is actually working with the existing setup of basically Swift with IBM. So Stellar's with IBM and Swift, and they're planning on using basically that coin for the people like you and myself. So we can transfer money between people and to, let's say, Walmart. So that's how that would kind of go. Now, the XRP is going to be more for the corporate government sectors. So they're going to be transferring a whole lot more money than what we're dealing with. So I'm kind of bullish on both of those. Figure, why not? Because How do you make something pop more? You go to the masses. The masses right now are you and me, and XLM, I think in the short term, is going to end up working for that. Now the XRP, you got lots of different currencies, governments worldwide, and that's exactly what they're going to be using that for, which they're going to be spending a lot of that as well. So I'm into both of those heavy. Bitcoin I'm also in. But like I said, the top 10, top 20 coins you should be pretty safe in. I think, let's see, Bitcoin's 1, Ethereum is 2, XRP is 3, I believe. And the last I checked, Stellar XLM was number 10, but someone had mentioned in one of their videos that it was number 6 or something. Regardless, you want to find out the values of each one of them. I guess for right now, you can go to coinmarket.com, coinmarketcap.com, I think it is. But if you want to get in early on any of this stuff, please, coinbase.com, which I'll put a link down below, or binance.us. If you want to get into Binance. Binance seems to be like more of a typical exchange that you can actually look at everything. Coinbase is more, I think, user-friendly, in my opinion. I originally started with Coinbase in 2017. And so going back to, I know I'm all over the place. I know going back to the Spark token, Flare token thing for XRP. So it's basically XRP is doing a fork, is what they're basically calling it. So every 1 XRP you have, you get 1 Flare Spark token in this. And that's going to be December 12th. Now, Coinbase took a while to come out. We didn't think that they were going to do it, so a lot of people pulled out of Coinbase and went to other exchanges so they can get the Spark token. Now, yesterday, Saturday, what was it, the 5th, December 5th, 2020, Coinbase actually came out and said that they were actually going to support that token drop, which is great for everybody. So what I'm letting you know now, even if you put $150, $200, $500, whatever you can do into the market, in hindsight, I think in the long run, you'll actually be more, I guess, better off than what you are right now, in my opinion. Again, not a financial advisor. I'm just looking at how everything is. I love business. I love helping people out, etc., etc. Now, with that being said, I don't have too many followers, and I appreciate every follower there. Hopefully, if this video has helped you, please thumbs up, please comment, please subscribe if you're not subscribed. But I appreciate everybody that watches my videos, and hopefully everything that I put out there for the most part helps people. Sorry, I'm not like all cool and everything like all these other people are that have cool intros and backgrounds and, you know, using their laptop or whatever for screen stuff, which I do on occasion, but it's hard to do with 3 kids and running all over the place along with work and stuff like that. I would have them screaming in the background the whole entire time. So sometimes it's just easier for me to get away for 15 minutes and do it this way. So again, I appreciate, hope y'all have an awesome weekend, and we will see y'all on the next one. I appreciate it. Thanks.